What's up, YouTube? It's JoJo the Critic here, coming at you guys with another video. What I want to talk about today is Joe McKnight situation. I want to talk about it for two reasons. Reason number one being a lot of people don't know the facts in the case, and reason number two being that Vice show. That Vice show is very biased and he's very anti-white, and I really got upset with the way he referred, like not referred, but the way he explained the case or the situation was just poor. He just says, black NFL player gets killed by white man goes free. Like, that's basically what he said. If you guys want to see the video, I'll link it in the description below. And I do live in the area where the situation occurred, and I do know more facts than he does. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys what happened and give my input on it. And if you guys don't like it, you can feel free to dislike the video. I don't care. So this is the situation. Joe and Ronald are both driving on the interstate. Joe cuts off Ronald. Ronald follows Joe. They come to a stop. Now, I'm not sure if they were at a stop sign, four-way stop, or they just decided to stop. I'm not sure what the situation were. I'm not sure if they exchanged words while driving or anything in that nature. I'm not sure. But what I do know is that they came to a stop, and Joe parks his car, gets out of his car, and approaches Ronald's car, and he approaches the passenger side, to be exact, and Ronald fires rounds from inside of his car towards Joe. And Joe dies on the scene of, from the gunshot wounds, and Ronald waits for the cops to come. Now, what kind of stirred up the story and put hype on it was because a witness over-exaggerated the situation tremendously, and it got a lot of people hype. She said that he shot Joe and then got out of his car, stood over Joe, and fired some more rounds and said, I told you not to F with me," or something in that nature. Now, due to forensics and other witnesses coming forward saying that Ronald never got out of his vehicle. He shot 4 rounds in his vehicle. So, my input on the situation is that, one, when you cut someone off, of course, it's annoying and it makes people really upset. Now, what usually happens is you do exchange words sometimes through, like, you don't even roll down your window. You just be, turning up from, your car looking at them. Or you just give them the middle finger and you proceed on to your day, which probably should happen, or it probably did happen, and maybe it escalated more. I'm not sure. But what I know is that, one, Ronald should have never followed Joe. Like, that's a no. That's a no-no, because you don't know what this person is capable of. You don't know what he can do, what he has in his car. You don't know who he is. You don't know. So that was a no-no. And the second fault was that Joe got out of his vehicle to approach Ronald. But like I said before, you don't know what this person is capable of. You don't know what he can do. You don't know. I understand that he said some things that may have made you mad, that may have hurt your pride, whatever, and you may have wanted to tussle, a little fight, a little punch in the face, a little argument, words back and forth. But the no-no was when he approached the vehicle, and apparently, Ronald felt like his life was in danger, so he shot. Now, the thing about pleading self-defense is when is the shot. Now, you fire one shot. After that one shot you fire, if he continues to approach you, you can shoot again. Now, I'm pretty sure Joe McKnight did not come at it, like, did not tussle at his car or anything in that nature. If he did, then he should have drove away. He was at the passenger side. That's a no-no. He didn't have to fire 4 rounds, and he didn't have to fire 4 rounds. He could have drove away due to the fact that he was on the passenger side. But he did shoot, and in order to plead self-defense, he pled self-defense, so, they didn't really have anything else on him besides that, so they did let him go. Now, the extra 3 rounds was unnecessary. Joe was not continuously coming at him. That's where the manslaughter charges do come in, because they are charging him with manslaughter. He was arrested today or last night sometime, he was arrested. But like I said before, where the manslaughter does come in is one. It's probably because Joe was at the passenger side. He's at the passenger side. Drive away, man. If he holds onto your car, then that's on him. And two is the 3 initial shots. You did not have to shoot him 3 extra times. You just needed that one shot, and that was it. That, like I said, that's where the manslaughter came in at. How I felt the situation should have went. They should have exchanged words on the bridge and continue on their day. Ronald should not have followed Joe, and Joe should have never gotten out of his car. It's a petty situation. It should have been. It went like totally left. So, that's my whole input on the case, and that's the facts of what happened. Ronald never got out of his car and shot over Joe. That was fabricated. So yes, he has been charged with manslaughter. As of today, they did a press conference and everything, and the sheriff did, the lieutenant, I don't know who he was, but he did explain the situation. Now, the thing is this, I get the whole, racial thing, but anyone who lives in the Jefferson Parish area knows for a fact, despite your race, gender, if you black, white, Puerto Rican, polka dot, whatever, if you walked into a Office Depot and stole one pencil and walked out, and you got caught with that one pencil, you would sit in jail until and not really sit in jail, but they would question you until you told them where that pencil was. Jefferson Parish is not the area to necessarily be racist or to be one-sided. Maybe Orleans Parish, that I can see, but Jefferson Parish, they're strictly by the book. They go by the book despite race, gender, ethnicity, anything. They're strictly by the book. So, that's all I really have to say. That's it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thumbs down the video if you didn't like it. I don't care. But anyways, that's all I have to say. Stay tuned till next time.